The Cursed Cathedral. Even though the Cursed Cathedral was sort of marketed as one of the dungeons type fantasy rooms, you can see for here, for example, how I've made it into a building. And in fact, if you get the roof set later on, you can attach more than the simple flat tile on top. The Cursed Cathedral, like all the other rooms, consists of 6 double sided walls, 3 long double sided walls, 3 doorways, 3 long floor tiles, and 3 floor tiles. You can also purchase separately the half walls if you want to have 2 long double sided half walls and 8 double sided half walls. So again, even though most people think of it as just another dungeon room, I've made it into a building for, and I like the versatility of the Cursed Cathedral. Not only can you put it into a dungeon, you can put it into a building, and the Cursed Cathedral can be used for your medieval games, your Warhammer, and even some modern day gaming, for example, in a graveyard or such. You'll note in this build, this uses all the pieces from the Cursed Cathedral room, although it is could use one more piece, one more small piece, and this one was taken from the fantasy room. And you can see over here, remove the roof for the second story. And you can see over here these clips. These are the clips to hold the second story on top of the first one. Although I have noticed that if you just use the regular clips on top of the first, it works just fine. And on the bottom of it, even though I've painted it all the same gray colors, you can see the various stretch goal 1 pieces. Stairway, some pillars, some statues, a sarcophagus, and a candle. Now, if you want to have the same build as the other rooms in, say, of a dungeon, this is probably more what it would look like. This is the torture room over here. So if you have it as a single story, one without a roof, it will be a 2x3 room, and you could also have a 1x3 corridor. As I mentioned earlier, if you do want to have a building, you can also purchase besides the Cursed Cathedral, you can also purchase the roof set as another room. The roof set has 8 basic roofs, 4 concave corners, 8 convex corners, and roughly you will use 1 roof set for 1 room set. Make this look a little bit better. So for painting this, I used black primer followed by a dark gray paint and a light gray paint to use as base coats. I then used a black wash in order to, and the trick for black washes on flat surfaces is to use some thin coat of water on the wall and then use the wash to put it into the recessed areas. And afterwards, you can do a little bit of dry brushing, touching up, or however way that you want to make the tile look better. For any wooden pieces on the Cursed Cathedral, for example, these are some pretty dark shutters or such. What I would do is paint the wood part wood and then do a simple wash. And if you have any metal pieces, you can cheat by painting them black, and if you want, you can lightly dry brush it in order to show off the gray. So there you have it. This is the Cursed Cathedral. Again, it can be used both as a dungeon floor. It can be used as a building. You can use it for your futuristic Warhammer. You can use it for modern day Scooby-Doo grave digging. And you can use it, of course, as a building or dungeon section for your medieval role-playing games.